What's up? This is Ryan with One Board Family, and today I'm unboxing a very special game because if I have ever had a Grail game, this is actually one that would be on that list. If you're not familiar with the term Grail game, it's used to note a game that you really want that's usually out of print or hard to get, a game that you've been seeking out and trying to get a hold of for yourself to add to your collection. And this is probably one of those games. Scoville was originally published by TMG. And I remember seeing this years ago and saying, man, a pepper planting game. It's got the farming theme. It's got hot peppers. It's really cool. It checks so many boxes for me. It's worker placement. I really enjoy the theme of this game. And it's been out of print for many years. Now, I've had opportunities to get a hold of a copy of it, but at an inflated price, and usually a used copy. I don't know if I want to pay for it, pay the price for that used copy. I really love the theme of this game, and I've been so excited about this release from Trick or Treat Studios. They, after TMG went out of business, they got the rights to reprint Scoville, and this new version is probably the best version out there. And we're going to take a look at what's in the box today to see what's included in the second edition printing of Scoville from Trick or Treat Studios. So immediately when you see the second edition, you're going to notice the artwork from Vincent Dutrait. The one and only Vincent Dutrait does a great job with all the artwork. And let me just point out real quick, this dude in the corner that is absolutely dousing his face with water or milk because he's apparently eaten too many peppers out in the field. Got the pepper tattoo right there. I really like the artwork on this one. So again, this is Trick or Treat Studios, and it's deemed the classic collection, which is interesting. I'm sure we'll see more of those in the future. I think gold. They have a gold game that might be part of that classic collection already that's been published. So this is now available. You're going to be able to find this at your hobby game store. You're going to be able to find it online from Trick or Treat Studios. Huge thank you to Trick or Treat Studios for providing this copy so that we can do content for the new game. So, all right, we've got a rule book, and it starts with the real story of Scoville, the actual person who created the Scoville scale, and then this right here, this is the fake story of Scoville that is for the game itself. So, big, beautiful, colored rule book here. My understanding is that the original printing of Scoville actually had some issues not being colorblind friendly, I believe, and they have actually taken care of those issues with this new version. So, all right, this is important. There is actually two additional things that are included in this. This is Scoville the Lone Reaper. This is a solo mode that you can play the game. I don't know if that's new or if that was an expansion. And then the expansion, Scoville Labs, this is actually an expansion that was available, but is hard to find. It's actually inside the game box, which is fantastic information to have. All right, so you've got these little bid boards that are covered. Much nicer layout and graphic design than the previous edition. So these fold in like this, and these are to hide your bids right there. So you've got one in each player color. It looks like a brownish color. Let's see, you've got blue, purple. My wife will play the purple, yellow for myself, orange, and green right there. So this is the Scoville Almanac, and then a breakdown of the different phases of the game. Scoville Almanac. This is where you're going to see how the peppers that you're receiving, what you get from the two peppers. You've got one across the top, one down the side, and some peppers not making, don't make anything if they're side by side. All right, we've got the board. This you're going to see, you punch out all these pepper. This is going to be fun to punch out. You punch out all of these. This is going to be your central board, and the peppers go into that board as you plant them. All right. Got a bunch of tokens, money, and heat icons. All right. You've got, these are player abilities that go for each player. They're player colored. And then it looks like the chili, I guess pots of chili. So this is when you actually make pots of chili for the competition, I believe. Oh, these are not player colors, colored. Okay. Okay, they're not colored by player. Okay, and then at the end, if you do not spend them, they're actually worth 4 points at the end of the game if they're not spent during the course of the game. Let's get into the board. The board pieces together similar to a little puzzle. It's got these puzzly edges right here, and the center of the board, so you see the cutout right here, this is where the central pepper field is going to go right there. All right, let's see. Got little ingredient spaces. These are, I think, for the goal cards that you're trying to achieve, I believe. All right, this is turn order. So first, second, third, and then we see fourth, fifth, sixth. So it plays up to 6 players right here. I love the top-down view, the people just eating out on picnic tables, out on the farm, the chickens and the bird, windmill right here. Very cool overhead view. I love it. So really nice colors on this board. I dig it. So, all right, let's get into the meeples. These meeples are a lot thicker than the original. The original were kind of, they were walking, and so these meeples are a little thicker than the original right there. And so you've got 1 in each player color, 6 different player colors. All right, let's get into the peppers. You've got some extra bags here. Trick or Treat Studios does a great job of including bags so that you can bag everything however you want. These are the peppers. Let me get, that is really cool. Okay, so instead of wooden peppers, the original game came with wooden peppers, similar to a wooden meeple. These are actually plastic peppers. I really like that. These have a really, really nice feel to them. And look at the engraved letter on each one. Look at that for the blue pepper right there. That is awesome. And it takes care of the colorblind issues that I don't know how many issues they ran into with their original, but my son Josiah is colorblind, and so he struggles with some of the contrast between colors. So this is a really nice touch to have it stamped, and the feel of these peppers is awesome. That, I guess, is tan, the T right there. These feel really nice, and they're curved. Really well done model. I thought these were going to be wood, so that's really cool. I like that. All right, let's get into a couple cards. I'm just going to show you a little bit of the artwork on them, and then we will end this unboxing. So it's the back of some of the cards right here. Really nice design. All right. I guess I'm wondering if these are goal cards, I guess, or a recipe. Let's see. You've got different ones, have different names. Mild thing, and it calls for these 3 peppers worth 4 victory points. And then Firestorm Fusion, like the design of those. So, oof. Van Zent's Vortex, nice. All right. Wilbur's Last Stand, looking for ghost peppers. So, all right, my tongue is numb. Cat, hot your tongue. Okay, cool. I like it. All right, let's open these last couple of packs of cards here. I'm always down for a good pun in my board game. So objective, this is solo mode objective, so you have different objectives here. Right there, green and red. I don't know the difference. I will definitely play this solo. I'm not a solo player, but I like this theme so much that it's got me. So wanted, these are basically to achieve getting those 2 peppers. Looks like you earn another pepper and victory points. So these are goals that you're trying to achieve for victory points. And then the last set of cards. I'll open this one up. All right, Scoville High fundraising auction. So these are, I believe this is when you get that pepper. So they're divided up by 2 different times of day. This is the afternoon batch, and then you have a morning batch. I like the colors. I think the original was blue and green, I believe, and these are yellow for morning and red for afternoon, kind of a sun setting. I like the contrast between these. If I remember correctly, the old version struggled with some of the contrast on the cards, black against a dark blue or something similar like that. You're not seeing that issue on these cards, which I really like. Looks like they've taken all that into account. That is awesome. I cannot wait to play this. And if you are going to your local game store, see if they have the Pepper Party promo pack. This was attached to our copy from Trick or Treat Studios, and I've seen other people who got it from their local game store who had it taped to the front. So that is an unboxing of Scoville Second Edition. You will find content as we dig into this game more. You're going to see content from us over at oneboardfamily.com. Be sure to stay tuned, and huge shout out to Trick or Treat Studios for sharing this wonderful game with us. We are super excited, and I now have what I would consider one of my Grail games, probably one of my only Grail games. So huge thanks to Trick or Treat Studios. Thanks, and if you haven't subscribed already, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And until next time, we will see you at the table.